Hello everyone, this is Leah and Preston, and we have created this YouTube channel in order to document the process of us building our own home on this land, and we also would like to share it with friends and family. So the general concept is that Preston and I by no means have fancy jobs or a lot of education beyond high school. We both have a little bit, but we don't use our educations currently in the job fields that we work. I'm a barista for a local coffee shop, and Preston works for an international freight delivery company. We have approximately a 3-year house completion plan, knowing that it may or may not take way longer or a little bit longer. We're okay with doing all the hard work and saving a lot of money and doing it ourselves. We will not be going through a contractor. We don't have an architect to design our house. We have created the house plans, sketched, and created the house that we would like to live in. It will be not a tiny house, but it will be a small home, about 650 or 700 square feet. It was a sacrifice on both of our ends. We kind of met in the middle. I wanted a smaller home, and he wanted a little bit bigger. Wasn't entirely comfortable with a 200 or 300 square foot house, so we kind of settled in the middle. We will not be going through a contractor. We will most likely be hiring out a couple of the more difficult parts of building, but we will be pulling all the permits ourselves for the work that we do. We will be submitting the plans to the city, calling the inspector, and modifying as we need to, researching as we need to, consulting with professionals, and like I said earlier, we will most likely have a couple or several things that we will need to hire out, but we're going to try and keep that as minimal as possible in order to secure this property. Originally, when we had looked at it, there was a potential road running down the center, just the extension of the road that was never actually developed from plans from the really early 1900s. That road actually went through a lot of the flatland on two sides of the land. It's very steeply sloped and would make it incredibly difficult for us to build, knowing that we're not experienced builders. It would also be much more costly. So we had to hire an attorney to have the road removed and acquired a little bit more land. That way you can kind of see it down the center. We would like to build as closely to the center as possible, depending on the setbacks that the city gives us. That would be the easiest for us. We are in city limits, so that further complicates our building process. There are very specific codes and guidelines by the city. It's a lot different than building out in county, but we're very confident that however difficult it will be, that we'll be able to figure everything out. In this particular angle of the video, it's difficult to see the layout of the land, but what we're doing here is clearing out a bunch of brush, sticks, logs in preparation for excavating the trees and stumps for where we're planning on building our garage and house. We have the near exact location of what we would like to do, and this is just the very first step of getting the land ready for that. Well, thanks for watching our first video. As you can see, this was filmed in the winter. We've actually made a lot of progress since then, so we have more footage to come. So we'll be posting more videos shortly. Thanks for watching.